how do you see cashless society tying into this mark of the beast?
The terrifying part is they're actually making laws against it.
Do you think they're going to let us actually have the freedom to go plant things and live off?
That is how tyrants rise.
We don't take it. What are we going to do? Hey everybody, we're back. I'm David Heavener. I'm with Lisa Haven, and we're on the set of Last Evangelist, where Lisa just finished filming her episode with Dr. Amy Adams. Yeah.
As I look a little slick, it's not my fault.
So we talked about the insertion, because you're the poster gal for the government that gets people to take the insertion and keeps them hyped up on it. Now I want to ask you, how do you see cashless society tying into this mark of the beast or insertion? How do you see that tying together, or does it tie together?
Oh, it absolutely ties together. We know in the Bible it talks about in the latter days you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without this mark. In other words, the Bible is saying basically we're a cashless society. Everything is based off of this chip, this mark of the beast. And if you want to go to the grocery store, or you wanted to purchase a car, or whatever it is you want to do, you have to have the mark in order to do that. So I absolutely see a cashless society playing into the end-time biblical events. Exactly what you portray in your movie.
In the Last Evangelist
series.
Yes. So it all comes through this insertion. All the information, all the monetary system, economy comes through this insertion. So what happens, Lisa, if a Christian won't take this insertion? Because you and I kind of agree, taking this insertion is the mark of the beast. The Bible forbids it, that once you take it, you can't untake it.
That's how I believe it.
Yeah, so if that's the case, we don't take it, what are we going to do?
Well, he's very clear about that too. He says that you will be dragged basically to the synagogues and to prisons for his name's sake, and I think he meant that literally. Yeah. And in the end, he says basically you will die for his name's sake. So if you don't get the mark, eventually they'll round you up into some kind of camp or whatever system they have at that time, and you'll meet Jesus.
Yeah, and we talked about the FEMA camps, which
yes.
we deal with that in Last Evangelist. But in between that, how do you see, I talked to Dr. Michael Lake, he's talking about techno-Amish, going back to growing things and living off the land. I mean, do you think they're going to let us do that? Do you think they're going to let us actually have the freedom to go plant things and live off the land, knowing that we're bypassing their, quote, evil economy?
Well, I will say this. There are a lot of laws that are currently now being passed. Some prevented people from having the watering system on their house. They would put their own watering system to collect the rainwater. It's a good system, and you can use it on your plants. You can use it. They were passing laws, and I believe it's in California and not all of the state, but singular areas and cities where they weren't allowing that. They've also passed other laws in which prevented other cities from doing it. Now, is this something that could spread and then more cities take effect there? Absolutely. Now, of course, you'll have your holdouts in the end time where you'll have that. But the terrifying part is they're actually making laws against it now.
Intentionally.
Yes.
So that we can't escape their system.
All in the name of good, because it protects other people. That's what they always do.
Yeah, in the environment.
Yeah.
The environment.
Although, but there's no real, a rain system catching water, their excuse is, well, the water's not as clean and, or whatever. And it has nothing to do with it. It rains. It's just, they come up with anything and it's always for your safety. That is how tyrants rise. In the name of safety, in the name of peace. That's how the Antichrist will rise. In the name of safety, in the name of peace.
Wow, yeah. So Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on, and thanks for being a part of Last Evangelist.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
God bless. Welcome to the Last Evangelist crowdfunding campaign. I'm so happy to have you take this journey with me. I'm going to play a character named John Rhodes, and I'm an FBI agent. My job is to bust underground churches. That's right, the churches have now married the government. You have the one world government married to the one world religious system, and so you either have the government church or the underground church. My job is to bust the underground church. I go in, I seek them out, I arrest them, and I find out where the next one is, until one night I meet God. So with the Bible in one hand and a gun in the other, I set out to find the Antichrist. I deal with cashless society, mark of the beast, and what's happening according to Matthew 24 in the book of Revelation, the end times. Also, too, I really want this TV series to spawn heroes. I want to play a hero to the kids. You know, kids really need good role models these days, and I feel like with The Last Evangelist, we could fulfill that need. Now, people ask me, okay, David, fine, you're going to shoot it. Where's it going to come out? Well, guess what? We have worldwide distribution through ROKU, Amazon, and other platforms. We have David Heavener TV, davidheavener.tv, where you'll be able to watch it exclusively, and who knows, you may be able to watch it other places too once it kicks off and becomes very successful. So I want to thank you for being involved. I appreciate this time that you spent with me. I want you to hit that button. Thank you, and God bless you.